So what do you think you got there?
A box. New sticker on the box. JTV. We're moving up in the world, guys. Pull the card. Are you really sure? What happens if you're not sure? Oregon Sunstone. Cool. So I know Oregon Sunstone is the state gem of Oregon.
Wait, so every state has a state gem?
Yeah, Nebraska's is agate. What's Tennessee's? You wanna look it up? Bet you Tennessee is pearl. Yep, Tennessee pearl. When I think of Sunstone, I think of like a really cool, bright, maybe like reddish orange. And I think of, kind of a shimmery inclusion. I suspect this is a little bit heavier. This is a specimen maybe? I'm gonna do this really quick and show you all the detail. Isn't that neat? I think it's cool. Yay, here we go. That's really neat. Wow, you can see that schiller, hey there. If I was in the great outdoors, never would I ever think that that had a really cool gemstone on the other side. Look at that is unassuming gray post rock. Flip it around, Sunstone. So we have this kind of unassuming host rock and we have that beautiful orange color. First thing that caught my eye, matey. First thing that caught my eye was that orange color and the host rock, but then I can see some kind of like shimmery plate. So Oregon Sunstone is known for its phenomenon adventurescence, and adventurescence is like that kind of like sparkling look, and that's caused by inclusions. It depends, sometimes it can be like hematite, it's like little flecks of copper, tiny little flecks. They're very, very thin. They're in the sunstone, and the light kind of like bounces off, so you have this beautiful look, and it just looks like the stone, it has glitter in it, and it kind of moves, and it's really cool. Some sunstone can also exhibit schiller. So schiller is when those platelets are they're smaller, and it looks like this metallic sheen over the stone. So I don't know, maybe think of if you have a new paint job on your car and it looks a little bit metallic when the light hits it. If you are in the business, there is no question why Oregon Sunstone is used in jewelry and why it's valued in jewelry. It's beautiful. I'm also wondering, how far does this go down? Is there just like a big gemstone, like worthy gem quality piece of Oregon Sunstone in the middle of the rock? Kind of with cutting, with mining, it's always a risk. So the risk with this is that when JTV acquired this piece, you see that you've got a really beautiful piece of Oregon Sunstone right there. Now, the risk. Do we cut this open? Is there more in there? If we cut it open, is there gonna be something gem quality? Or is this all that's on this piece of rock? You may ruin the integrity of the piece. There may be nothing else in there. And I think it's perfect the way it is. I think it's great to learn about the host rock. I remember when I first started out in the business, I knew what a cut emerald looked like. I knew what a cut ruby, I had seen cut amethyst, and I saw like the beauty of what a polished piece looks like. But then as I got, through GIA and as I got to JTV when I was in Brazil, I started to see rough. And I think rough is so cool, and I've kind of fallen in love with specimens here at JTV. And I think it's important for anyone who's, whether you're just starting out in the business, maybe you just learned about gemology from our videos, or maybe you've been in business a little bit longer. I think it's important to see that some stones, what they look like. This is not polished, it's not cut, but it's still really cool. I think rough is so important when you're learning to be a gemologist. You can learn about crystal structure, you can get better at IDing stones, you can learn about the host rock. Book, YouTube book. Why is the book so important? As a gemologist, I use the book almost every single day at work to reference stones, to learn about stones. I can look up quick RIs and spectra, tables of gemstone properties. So hey, if you all want to learn more about gemology, this is a great way to do it. Number one thing you need to know, Sunstone is a type of feldspar. Great, awesome group in the business. Feldspar is actually a significant part of Mother Earth, a very common mineral found. Let's see, pictures I want to show you of things we don't have. I want to show you a cut stone. Contains, okay, we talked about platelets of copper. You all know I love copper. I think there was an episode with Elizabeth that I called copper kale. I love kale. You don't think it would taste like kale? I also love kale chips. Okay, so we've got adventurescence right here. So some varieties of the feldspar group will not exhibit adventurescence. Usually feldspar from this area will be called, sunstone, even though it doesn't have the copper platelets. But right there, that's like a perfect example of sunstone.
Which one?
That white one right there.
Point your finger, your pointer finger. There you go.
There you go. Other phenomenons that we've talked about on the show are chatoyancy, color change, asterism. We've got plenty of videos for you to learn more if you're interested. All right, so you may be asking, Natalie, what is Oregon Sunstone? Oregon Sunstone is adventurescent labradorite from Oregon. So let's break that down. Labradorite is a type of feldspar, which we've covered on the show before, as you all know. And adventurescence, that is a phenomenon. So this is basically a labradorite with a phenomenon that's from Oregon. So let's say that you are not in Oregon and you want to find yourself some sunstone. You could maybe look at Tanzania, Russia, Norway, Madagascar. But the reason we did Oregon Sunstone today is because of one of you commented on a past video and said you wanted to learn more. So thank you, and keep those comments coming. We will definitely keep them in mind for future episodes. I am here and I am listening and I'm excited to learn and give you guys a show that you want. All right, everyone, I want you to take a closer look and see if you can see what looks to me like the adventurescence, and take a look at that color. Pretty cool, huh? All right, everyone. I am gonna go look at plane tickets to Oregon and see if I can find some sunstone. In the meantime, I need you to like and subscribe so we can get some more power behind these videos, and that'll give us more opportunities in the future. So like, subscribe, and don't forget to check out next Tuesday.